Good morning, students. This is a video for your chapter from economics section, people as resource. Here in this video, you have to see the health and education sector, that how health and education system of the people for a country is a great asset, great resource for that country's government. Now here see health. When you think health, health is a chief factor where government provides all the facilities to make efficient as a healthy worker to fight against disease. Because if a person is healthy, he will be able to realize his potential and the ability to fight illness. Because an unfit people will not be able to fight against disease. If he is healthy, he becomes a liability for an organizations indeed, and he have essentials basics for realizing one's well-being. Now, students, there is a great requirements in the health status, because if our population will be not healthy, definitely we have uh, malnutritious type of citizens, and those citizens will be unable to work properly to and they will also not helpful to help in our production level, so our economy will be also affected. Okay, students, now you can see here how the government has increased lot of facilities to develop our health system. Here in this chart you can see how how government has how government has increased from 1951 to 2013. If you compare here, in 1951 there were only 57,363 PHC, but now in 2013 you can see 1,81,319 PHC are available. Like that, when you talk about hospitals, you see that in 1951 there were 9,209 hospitals, but here in 2013 you can see approx 20,000 hospitals are found in our country. And the same things in the matter of beds, doctors, nursing personnel, everywhere you can see how much we have developed in the coming times. And government has also focused a lot to secure our asset. Now you see here, now the next great topic is unemployment. Unemployment is a big challenge for the government, because our population is increasing very rapidly, and in this rapid changing of population, it is a big challenge to provide job security to the citizen of a country. Here you can see that Sakal's mother, who looked after the domestic chores and children, helped her husband Bhuta in the field, and Sakal's brother Jitu and sister Situ spent the time playing and roaming. You can see that Sila, Jitu or Situ unemployed. Unemployment is said to exist when people who are willing to work at the going wages cannot find jobs. Here you can see that the woman Sheila is interested in the working outside. She is a domestic worker. She works in a domestic domain, while Jitu and Situ are also small to work anywhere. But the workforce population includes peoples from 15 years to 59 years. Sakal's brother and sister do not fall within his age group. They can't be called unemployed. Means those who are underage, we can't count them that they are also unemployed. We can count to those people who have crossed the age limit now about to they have at the age of 20 years or cross the 20 years, those people will be called unemployed, but children will be out of this line. So in case of India, we have unemployment in rural and urban areas. In rural and urban, in both areas, there are unemployed people. In case of rural areas, there is seasonal and disguised unemployment, and urban areas have mostly educated unemployment. Means in seasonal unemployment happens when people are not able to find jobs during some months of the year. People dependent upon agriculture usually face such kind of problem. There are certain busy seasons when sowing, harvesting, weeding, and threshing is done. Certain months do not provide much work to the people dependent on agriculture. Now, the disguised unemployment people appear to be employed because those people have worked in the same plot. They also find work in the same plot, and there are already some family members have engaged in that agricultural activity. But the work requires the service of 5 people. In that particular work, it requires only 5 people, but due to effect of unemployment, the 3 members who are sitting unemployed in the at the house, they also involved in the same work. So when those 3 extra person involved in the same work in the same plot, definitely there is a wastage of labor. There is wastage of labor. And now you can say that why is the wastage of labor? So the wastage of labor is due to unemployment. If there is employment, definitely those people who are sitting unemployed, they also involved in their work. So they never involve with those 5 members in the same field where there is no requirement of extra worker. But for the 5 people, if the total number is 8, means 3 people are doing work there as an extra worker. So these extra workers 3 people are remove the productivity, and those 3 people will never increase the productivity of the field. And if we remove them from the field, there will be no effect. The productivity of the field will not decline. So the field require the service of 5 people, and the 3 extra people are disguised unemployed. Okay, disguised unemployed. So now in the urban area, educated unemployment has become a common phenomenon. Phenomenon students होता है, phenomenon means होता है great problem. In urban area also, educated people are sitting very comfortably in their house because they have no job, and job security is not available there. So many youth who have passed matriculations, graduations, and post graduation degrees, after that they are not able to find job. A study showed that unemployment of graduate and postgraduate has increased faster than among matriculates. So there is unemployment among technically qualified person. No one hand, while there is dearth of technical skills required for economic growth. So unemployment leads to wastage of manpower, resource, people who are an asset for the economic turn into a liability. Here it is said that the peoples for a country are not only liability, but the peoples for a country asset for the economy, because if our asset will be healthy, if our asset will be educated, there will be definitely uh, healthy and educated asset, healthy and educated population, and after that they will provide a good return to the country, to increase the development, to increase the economy of that particular country. Here, we see that the unemployment tends to increase economic overload, and quality of the life of individuals as well as the society of adverse affected. Increase the unemployment is also waste the resource, which could have been gainfully employed. If people cannot be used as a resource, then natural appear as a liability to the economy. Okay. Uh, when you talk about the employment of India, there is also the system is also struggling. Government is also providing lot of facility to the people, and government also investing a big amount to increase the education level for the citizen of our country. But the job security for each people is not uh, assured, because we have a lot of population, and this population is increasing very rapidly. So employment is big challenge here, students. You can say that we can say that employment stands to increase economic overload and dependence of the unemployment on the working population, and the quality of life of individual as well as of society is adverse affected. Okay. Here is a line you can understand that when a family has to live on the bare subsistence level, there is a general decline in its health status and rising withdrawal from the school system. Means without economy, without income, it is not possible that you will able to provide health and education to your children properly on a large scale. It is fully impossible. So to maintain all this fact, it requires economy, and you can make strong your economy only when you have well education, when you have proper health, and all the things that is required for a proper and healthy life. Okay, students, I think this is clear to all of you. Now you will revise this chapter. Okay.